Hi, this is Kshitij from MathFit, and this is a quick demonstration of our AI tutoring application where you can practice math problems and get hints and feedback from an AI in real time as you practice your math. So let's look at some examples. I have a question here which says find the points where the circle intersects the line y equals minus x, and I have to choose from one of these options. So I can start writing here. Now, if I pause for about a couple of seconds or so, the AI starts checking my work so far, and I don't have to wait for it to check. I can just continue doing my problem, uh, and but if I want, I can also check my steps so far. So as you can see, it has checked all the steps, evaluated all the steps I've written so far, and it says that the first four steps are correct, but then there seems to be a mistake in the last one. And I can click here, and it tells me the precise mistake I've made, which is that only the positive root is considered. Uh, X equals minus 10 is missing. Okay, so I can modify that. If I'm not sure, I can just use this hint as well.
Remember that the square root of 100 results in plus or minus 10. Substitute these values into y equals minus x to complete the intersections.
All right, so this is clear enough. So I can just continue. I can modify my solution and go ahead. So now I have to say y equals minus x implies x comma y should be okay 10 minus 10 and minus 10 and 10, and I can find the option here, and I can just submit, and it turns green and indicates that my answer is correct. So this is a demonstration of how I can use the hints generated by the AI and also just stepwise evaluation. And the green button now again shows that probably all my steps are correct. So it says that it has converted all my steps into a nice format, and it says that, okay, this is correct. Okay. Let's look at another quick example. Uh, I have another problem here. It's a word problem. It says my fruit basket contains apples and bananas in the ratio 3 is to 8. When I remove one apple, the ratio changes to 1 to 3. How many bananas are there? Now, let's say I do not know how to even start this problem. So I can just put a question mark here and wait for a few seconds, and it should help me out with a little hint just to get started. Okay, here it is.
Assign variables. Let apples equal 3k and bananas equal 8k. Then form an equation using the new ratio after removing one apple.
Okay, this makes sense. So it says that I can assume apples. It says, okay, 3k, and bananas is 8k. So this is a useful hint for me to get started because now apples and bananas are in a ratio 3 is to 8. And I can now form my equation saying that now if I remove one apple, 3k minus 1, uh, and the bananas stay the same, the ratio changes to 1 is to 3. Now let's say I make a mistake. I say this is 3 is to 1. Okay. And I might just continue solving this problem and doing just the regular arithmetic. And the yellow button here again shows that maybe there's an error. So it says that the first two steps are correct, but in the third step, it says incorrect equation. It should be 1:3 and not 3:1 as expected. So okay, I can modify that and then continue with my problem. And I can solve this equation and just enter my answer here. Now let's say I enter something like 8. Uh, this is a random answer. This is incorrect. If I enter the right answer, it will turn green. So yeah, this is the demonstration of MathFit's AI tutoring tablet application.